Not very long ago, I attended a whiskey festival in Duncan, BC. Now, when I get up to Duncan, which is about an hour's drive from here, I like to shop there because they have one liquor store, which is just phenomenal. And they have a bigger selection than just about any one I know on Vancouver Island. It's called the Beverly Corners liquor store. So when I get to Duncan, I always go in there and I end up getting some things. I spent quite a bit last time. It was almost $800 when I went. And one of the whiskeys that I picked up was this one. This is a Wyatt limited edition whiskey. French oak cask, 6 years old. Is that what it says? Yeah. 4-barrel blend. Okay. Now, this is a 500 mils, so half a liter. It's a smaller bottle than, a regular bottle. And actually, it is over $800 when you add the taxes and everything. Almost $900 I spent on that in that store that day. And that would have been the 9th of March 2024. This one here, Legend Wyatt 6-year-old whiskey, $89.99, so $90. So that would have been $9 in liquor tax and $4.50 goods and services tax. So $13, just over $100 for this half liter. I'd say that's in the territory of expensive out the door. Let's read what it says on the back here. It's gold writing on a black background. 6 years in the making, true to our spirit. Legend Distilling. Made from British Columbia wheat and rye. Wheat and rye. Okay, so no malt. Or wait, does it say it's a 4-grain? 4-barrel. Okay, French oak casks. Okay, wheat and rye, Wyatt whiskey, 6-year-old, limited edition. Handcrafted spirit is made with its own unique distilling process and distinctive recipe. French oak casks are used to enhance a complexity of flavors. The result is refined yet full of character and, dare we say, highly spirited. Legend Distilling has hereby witnessed and supervised the maturing process of these quality distillates, crafted by hand and bottled in Naramata. Is that right? Naramata by Doug Lenny, our fearless master distiller. Okay, and this is, what does that say? 272 of 300. Is that right? Let me get some light here. $272 of 800. So there's only 800 bottles of this in existence everywhere. And this is bottle number 272. So it's it's quite a limited edition then. 800 bottles. Okay. That's a small batch, all right. It has a pull tab right here. You just pull this tab. And I like that. That makes it easier to open than most bottles of whiskey. That pull tab right there. And it's got all these bits of wax coming off of it. Yeah, interesting. Okay, let's get rid of those bits of wax. And let's get, okay, get all this this stuff off of the cork here. Okay, I think I got most of it. I think I got all of it. I've never heard of Legend Distilling and Wyatt Whiskey before, so this is going to be something new and different. Oh, that's tight. That's a tight cork. Okay, I got it turned now. I got it turned. Looks like a natural cork. Oh, come on, you. Oh, no, it's not. It's another one of these stupid plastic things that I love to hate. Okay. There we are. There's our Wyatt Whiskey wheat and rye. Something completely different. What else does it say about it here? 46% ABV, 500 mils. 4-barrel blend. Just wheat and rye. Something completely different. In a shade over $100 for half a liter. This better be good. When I saw it, I just thought this is something I've never seen before. So of course, curiosity gets the best of me, and if I see it once, I may never see it again, and that's the time to grab it. Because if I want to go back and try and get it again, I won't be able to find it. Oh. Interesting. I get whole wheat bread with a bit of a spicy rye. And it's 6 years old. Huh. This is rather different. The combination of wheat and rye, usually it's wheat or rye, but in this case it's wheat and rye. And no corn, and no malted barley. That's definitely different. It's not very sweet. It's quite grainy. And the question is the majority of it wheat or is the majority of it rye? I would lean towards the wheat side because it's not that spicy on the nose. I will have to cleanse my palate. And where was this made? It says on here in fine print. Legend Distilling Inc. Maramata, British Columbia, wherever that is. Never heard of it. Oh, they even have a website, legenddistillerscom.com. Product of British Columbia. Okay. Take your word for it. But where is Naramata? I'll have to look at. You can always Google it and look for Naramata. With a name like Naramata, you'd think it was in Japan or something. Yeah, it's got that whole wheat bread thing. That's mostly what I get on the nose, whole wheat bread. It said something about French casks. Maybe I'm getting a hint of that too, but it's not really hitting me over the head. Okay, 10 minutes in, I'm going to taste it. Mm. Wow. It starts off very wheaty on the palate. Then it transitions to intense rye spice. Oh, that is interesting. Quite unique. Quite unlike any whiskey I have ever had. And it does say whiskey. It says handmade, limited edition. Legend Distilling. And I don't know where Naramata, BC is. I'm going to have to Google that. Wow, that is different. Once again on the nose, there's a lot of that wheatiness, like whole wheat bread that I used to get when I was in grade 1 and grade 2 primary school, elementary school. Whole wheat bread. But now, after I have had a sip, and after I have swallowed that sip, yes, I get that initial wheatiness, but that rye spice is creeping in some more. And it was a total surprise on the palate when it transitioned to from wheat to rye, like quick. I can't snap my fingers. Quickly from wheat to rye. Do that again. Yep. It starts off as very weedy rye bread, and it transitions to intense rye spice. Wow. That is different. It's bottled at 46%. What will a bit... Oh, rye spice all over the place. What will a spoon of water do to it? I'm thinking that might tone down the rye a little bit. Let's see. Does that make the rye a little more mellow? Because the wheat, in the initial wheat, is very nice. Very nice. But then when it transitions to rye, the rye is quite intense. It's in your face. It's spicy. Okay, now that I've added a spoon of water, I'm getting a little more of the rye spice on the nose than I was before. The water may have overpowered or may have just taken the weedy notes away from it. Oh, that's nice. Adding a spoon of water has made all that rye spice a lot gentler but it's still all there. But it's gentler. Oh, I am liking this now. Who would have thought? Wheat and rye. No corn, no barley. Really untraditional. Really different. It's got that gentle rye, and then it transitions to that really, it's like a Jekyll and Hyde. It's like a Jekyll when you first drink it, and you go, oh, wheat whiskey, okay. And then as soon as it transitions, it becomes this really powerful rye. And the water has tamed it somewhat, which is nice. Once again, on the nose, I'm getting this, the whole wheat, the wheatiness. Okay. It's more wheaty now that I added a spoon of water. And it still has that rye spicy finish, but it's mellowed down somewhat. It's not just that powerful rye note. Oh. But this is pleasant. It's different. It takes maybe a little bit of getting used to, but I like it. I'm going to savor this little 500 milliliter bottle and enjoy it to the top, because now this is just... And now in the finish, the rye kind of fades and I get that wheat again. Very interesting. Very, very interesting little curiosity of a whiskey. I'm glad I got it. Even though for the amount you get, it's expensive. But yeah, bottle number, what was it, 200 and... $272 out of 800. There may not be much of this to go around. And I was able to get it at Beverly Corners liquor store in Duncan. I've never seen this anywhere else. Oh, I will drink to your very good health.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Yeah.